Okay, I'm going to try this really carefully. One set of initial conditions can lead to multiple sets of outcome. And this is confirmed by experiments that theoretically you should give a shit about. If you have an electron and you fire it to certain energy and it's got a waveform, it has a bunch of possible positions all within the realm of that waveform. Okay, so it's a wave packet, and out here it gets down to zero. So it's not out here, but the electron's somewhere in there, but there's there's multiple positions it can be with a wave-like distribution of where it could possibly be. It's most likely at the peaks, least likely at the troughs, and so on. So you put a detector in there so you can detect which of the positions it's at. And you will only detect it at one of those possible positions. And if you fire another electron with the same energy, and it'll have the same waveform, the same detector, you will again find out the position of that electron, and it will be different. It will be one of the other positions, and they've done that, and they do it a million times, and it's confirmed, and it's accurate to billions of places of decimals of accuracy, and that's the fact. That is the fact. The same initial conditions, an electron wave packet of the same energy, you fire more than one, and you get a different answer. Okay, and you get a different answer. You get it different if you try it in reality, and you get it different if you work it through in the theory, and they match. You just need to go look at that. I am telling you because it's a part of this argument. I'm telling you because, I don't know, I'd like you to understand it. But whatever, you can deny it to the end of time, and you could say the earth is flat, and you can do whatever you want, right? But you can't you can't convince other people that know anything about this stuff, that this stuff isn't confirmed in the lab, that we don't know about waveforms, that we don't know that if you fire the same initial condition electron at a target, you'll get different answers every time until you have millions of answers, in which case you'll start to see the whole pattern. Now, if you want, just call the pattern the one thing. Call the pattern the one thing you get, because the pattern's very predictable. But you never get the exact pattern. It'll just sort of match up. You'd need infinite points to get the exact pattern. But as you approach infinity, and you get 1,000 and 10,000 and 100,000 and a million and 5 million and a billion and trillions and everything, you'll start to approach this full pattern. Then that's where the appearance of determinism comes from, because since the patterns fill out into these known shapes, at our level where we're dealing with billions of interactions, we get to deal with those patterns and their known shapes. That's how it works. It's not complicated. It's as simple as you've been asking. You just refuse to step into the reality that that's how it works. It's not hard to understand. It's not too complicated. You just refuse to accept prima facie. He's like, no, there's randomness. I don't want any randomness, so I'm not going to even believe those results. Enough. Whatever. Cut yourself off from whatever you want. I don't know in your life. Cut yourself off from whatever. It's your decision. But you are cutting yourself off from reality. You're cutting yourself off from the science. The fact is, one set of initial conditions in current science can lead to multiple outcomes. And they've tested that, and you haven't. So I'm going to believe them. I'm going to believe the Richard Feynmans. And your intuition that says Richard Feynman's an idiot, not credible.